Hi everyone, this is going to be a what to expect in April 2019 for love and also career. So I'm going to have group 1, group 2 and group 3, and you can pick which group you would like your message to be read from. So you can either watch the entire video, or I will leave timestamps in the description section of this particular video so you can essentially skip ahead to whichever group you would like to get your message from. So let's begin. So we're going to start first with group 1, what to expect from love and career in April of 2019. So let's begin with group number 1. We have here the Six of Wands, we have Justice, we have the King of Wands and the Four of Cups. So essentially what I'm seeing here is that you will be moving into a much better place in your life. Justice really does reveal a sense of balance in your life as well in terms of career, and also I feel like love-wise it might be a little bit challenging, because I do feel like perhaps you have offered someone, you know, your feelings and they haven't really been reciprocated, or they haven't really taken it on board, or they just haven't really come forward, and so you feel a bit lost in that, perhaps in that particular area of your life. I feel like love is perhaps suffering a little bit. I feel like in terms of career, I really do get drawn to the Justice card a lot, so I feel like your career is quite balanced, so that is a very positive thing. I know that you want to strive towards victory and success within your career, and it's something that's very important to you, and also you want to be financially stable. I do see that this month is quite good for you to take on perhaps new projects or new hobbies that perhaps may be interesting to you. So definitely take that on board. I do see that there is a boss or someone that you may be working with, or perhaps even a teacher of some sort that is very pleased with the kind of work that you do. So this again is very positive, but I am seeing in terms of love that you may be interested in someone who perhaps isn't really giving you the eye, or isn't really looking at you, or perhaps you have voiced that you want to go on a date with them, or you want some form of commitment, or you've told them something, or you feel something towards them and it's just not being reciprocated. It's very unrequited. So essentially that is the message that I'm getting. In terms of this particular message, I would like to pull another card just to sort of see. So I'm just going off the top of the deck, and I have just pulled another card. It's very rare that I do that, but I was just feeling very pulled to do that, so that's what I did. So in terms of the Four of Cups, again, there's going to be a lot of thinking in terms of this. I don't feel like that person is really going to give much more thought to it. I feel like you're going to be giving a lot more thought to it, especially with the Hangman. You're going to be thinking about it constantly, but in a very spiritual way. But I don't think the other person, I think the other person is just going to still sit there and just sort of look at these other 3 cups and not really look at yours. But I see in terms of your career, you can definitely try to take on new hobbies and try and forget about this for a little while, because I don't think that this situation is going to be necessarily helping you, and I think that new hobbies, new things that you like doing will definitely help you find more balance, especially with this Hangman. You're going to be thinking a lot about this particular situation, but I don't think it's going to do you very much good in doing that. I think it's best for you to perhaps focus on your career and your hobbies in this month, because this is the month where I think you're going to be impressing a lot of people. So that is your message, as I am just writing down the times for the timestamps. Right, let's move on to number 2. We have the Three of Cups, we have the Magician, we have the King of Cups, and also the Tower. I'm seeing a lot of socializing for you in the month of April 2019. I'm seeing a lot of people, I'm seeing gatherings, parties perhaps, but maybe work, socializing events, things like that coming in for you. You may even have the potential of meeting someone at one of these social events, so keep an eye out. The other main message is that with the Magician, you have the power to manifest what you want in this particular month. You really do. There are some very powerful people coming up in this particular month. Can be a boss, can also be the potential of meeting someone new. So definitely seeing that here as well, because I'm seeing the Magician, and with this King of Cups, someone who is very very understanding towards you is what I'm feeling. So there is that potential of meeting someone, whether you're a male or a female. Remember, there are no genders in tarot, but you can be meeting someone who is emotionally at the same level as you. So that can be very, very positive. And it's all about really just manifesting what you want, especially with this Mars energy and the Magician. You can manifest what you want in this month. This month is looking genuinely very, very good for you to essentially work towards goals that you feel you want to achieve. So whether that's within career or love, both of them will be doing, really great. I feel like you'll be doing well with your peers, or if you're perhaps studying, you will be finding better ground with your peers and feeling more appreciated in that sense. And also with this Magician energy, really being able to manifest what you want and finding someone at an emotionally similar level to you. The Tower here does represent a breakthrough. So this is what I'm seeing, is I'm seeing that this month is not really, it doesn't really show like finance, it doesn't really show, like this is love. It's showing a breakthrough in terms of being able to do things that you want to do, whether it's socializing or being able to do lots of different projects or something else. It's showing that other aspect to things. So this is really, really positive for the Tower moment, especially for those of you that are always stuck in your work and you don't really tend to like go out or perhaps do other things. This is this kind of breakthrough where it shows that there are other things that you can do, and this month is perfect for exploring those opportunities and options. So this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading for group number 2. Let's move on to group number 3. So yeah, this is a great month for group number 2 to step out of the horizon and into something new. Well, isn't this interesting? This came up in one of the March readings as well, like very similar cards. Not exactly the same, but group number 3. So we have here the 9 of Swords, we have Strength, Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm seeing here that you may be struggling in terms of anxiety, in terms of stress, in terms of just a whole bunch of overwhelming emotions that you may be feeling. I'm just going to quickly take a sip of water. So yes, sorry about that, guys. So you may be struggling with anxiety, stress, or something of that sort, but Tarot is here to tell you that you have the strength to overcome this particular situation, and they're showing incredible things that the universe is going to be bringing to you. You're not going to have to do very much for this, aside from take on board strength. You're going to have to be strong, you're going to have to face your fears, you're going to have to try to overcome this, whether it's by seeing a doctor or a therapist, or figuring out that if the stress is coming from family, then it's working on that. If the stress is coming from your career, working on that, or leaving that career, or making changes, or if it's to do with love, then working on that and figuring out what the problem is, having the strength to overcome that particular situation, and the universe is going to gift you great things. Now this can be career-wise, they can gift you a new career. Someone might come in and say, hey, I know this job, you might be perfect for it, and you might get an interview and then get the job, boom, something like that. Or hey, I know this person, you should go and see them or meet them. That kind of a thing. The universe is essentially going to bring this to you in some form or some way, which I think is really exciting. However, you have to have the strength to overcome any of these inner hurts that you're dealing with, and that is very, very important. So essentially it's about moving on from this particular phase and trying to grow as a person, So that is the message that I'm seeing for group number 3. If you can be very, very strong, the universe is going to, with the law of attraction, sorry guys, is going to give to you something really, really great, but you can't stay stagnant in a negative energy. That's not how it works. So if you like this video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more. If any of these particular messages resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!